guys, we are back for another Dokkan Battle video, and we have got huge surprise. Oh my god, Vegeta and Trunks are coming to Global. Very expected, very obvious, right? The thing is that every year, Global Dokkan will take the Tanabata banner, which is, you know, the main Dokkan Fest that comes out of the Tanabata celebration, which is Vegeta and Trunks, and then they'll toss them on a banner with the anniversary LRs, right? So, this banner, I mean, I will tell y'all, this holds up. I don't think that these characters have aged at all. I think these might be the best designed anniversary units ever. They really might be. I don't think either have dropped off at all. LR Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta's partners have fallen off, but like these characters, these guys are all like as good or better than they were even then on release, right? So this banner always comes out on Global for Christmas. So we knew that no matter what, Vegeta and Trunks were going to come out before Christmas, unless like it was going to be some craziness where like they're going to swap like Beast Gohan on there, right? I was thinking that's the only possible way, but I mean, I think Beast Gohan will probably come to both versions for New Year's is what I'm guessing. So this character is busted. I think they're very clearly #1 in the game right now. My top 3, I would say, is Vegeta and Trunks, Carnival Goku, and then Final Form Cooler. I just feel like Vegeta and Trunks do what Carnival Goku does, but better. It is essentially how it works. I feel like Vegeta and Trunks, they are #1. Could they fall off in the future? Maybe, but they're so tanky in slot 1. I don't know. I feel like craziness has to drop for like in 6 months this character to be like, oh yeah, like we're not using them anymore. This unit is just too tanky in slot 1, right? Like this character, I mean, sure, they have type advantage against Cell Max, which even though they guard certainly does help, but like this character could eat Cell Max super attacks, which is very uncommon. So I don't know. I think that pulling this character would be very good. Now, the main thing though, like if we're talking about unit strength, should global players summon? Absolutely, right? I think they're #1 in the game. But if we talk about the banner, I think this is ass. This is terrible. This character is best in the game. AGL Goku Black is okay, right? Like, you could use him against, like, STR Red Zone bosses, but, like, there's not a lot of those, right? Like, the strongest STR Red Zone bosses, right? You have Super 17, you have Nova Shenron with the Shadow Dragons, but then, like, you go to, like, the Wicked Bloodline Red Zone, and there's none. There's no final phase STR enemy. So it's like AGL, you know, it's just that AGL can be very good against Omega and Broly, since, you know, Omega has the STR phase, and then, of course, Broly has got the multiple STR phases as well. But, like, unit's okay. Decent future support type unit right here, right? Again, this character is okay. I don't think they're horrible, and they're not, like, super good either. They're just, like, okay. Like, this unit should have been, like, right here. Super effective against all types after receiving 5 or more attacks during battle. This should have been guard. This character guards after receiving 5 attacks. So it's, like, it's high risk at the start, but then, like, you know, you take a bunch of hits with this character, you live, and then they turn defensively really good. That would have been strong. You know, when these types of characters are doing offense, it just hurts them, right? Like, again, you change just to guard or damage reduction or dodge, and this guy's a lot better because he's a support, right? Like, his role is to support. But then, like, LR Tech Gogeta's solid, sure. This unit sucks. This unit sucks, although they could be coming up on an easy A for sure. This unit I'm not a fan of because this unit could still put in work, but you need other Kid Trunks and Goten cards. That's the problem. The problem is that they need other Goten and Trunkses, and there aren't other good Goten and Trunkses anymore. Tech Kefla is still much better than many people give them credit for, but I mean, they're not a top 30 unit in the game or something. Probably not, right? STR Kefla's ass, Blue Cow King Goku is ass, Int Goku Black is ass. Although this guy's probably closing in on Easy A as well. Remember, this guy released a full year before STR Cooler, right? This guy could Easy A at any point. And again, I think this unit could be coming up maybe like Goku Day next year. I think that this character could potentially get their EZA. But the point is, this banner is not good enough. I truly believe Beast Gohan is right around the corner for Global and JP. I don't think JP is getting Beast Gohan in like 3 weeks, and then Global has to wait 4 months. I think he's coming to like both versions, I think, very close by. I would say stay strong and don't summon on this. Because remember, that Global gets shafted with the worldwide units, right? Where the worldwide units come out in August, and then they don't return until next July, right? For JP, the shaft unit is this character, where on JP, this character comes out in June, and they don't return until March. But that's the thing. This character is returning on Global in March. Every year, the Tanabata unit is on the Saiyan Day banner. So, it's like, again, worldwide is kind of a shaft for Global, but this is like a huge W for Global. You can skip Vegeta and Trunks, and they will be back in March, right around the corner. That's not far away at all. So, I think you can very safely skip this, right? There should be a Carnival LR in December, and I do think Beast Gohan is in December as well. So, there's going to be other stuff you're going to want to summon for sure, right? So, we have them. The celebration really is quite good. Some of this stuff has already sort of been, put out on Global, right? Like the Purunga Dragon Ball campaign. This one can still go up. This is already up. There's the Dokkan event. I believe this came out to Global a while back. Category summon doesn't matter. Just a bunch of returning events. New Infinite Dragon Ball History stage. Some new Super Battle Road stages. Battlefield. Fusion Zamasu chain battle. But here's where this celebration gets really strong. You get these 4 EZA characters. Now, Tech Vegito Blue and STR Rose, I truly believe they should have made these characters better. Both of these characters should have been stronger. That's just how it is. But, depending upon your RNG, both of these guys can be major players in really difficult content, right? For Rose, it's very simple. This buff completely changes things for him. He gets so, like, it's not just 50%. It is a massive difference. You finish an enemy off with this guy, and he doubles in effectiveness. But that is so, dude, it's like, you can't, like, force that to happen. You just have to get lucky, right? Things just have to fall into your lap. This guy, to me, is not good enough until he finishes an enemy off. Like, everything here should be exactly the same, and then, I don't care. Give him guard, dude. Let him stack defense, something, right? I just don't think that this guy's good enough. Then for Tech VB, it's very simple, right? If you come out and turn 1, this guy does, like, 3 supers, and then the next turn he does 3 supers, like, he's God, right? But it's like, if you jump in and he does, like, one super, and then, like, 3 normal attacks, and then the next turn it's, like, 1 super, and then 3 normals, he's not going to be very good. But this guy, this is a true one of these, like, easy TURs where you could just get the dice roll to go in your favor, and this guy could be incredible, right? It certainly could happen. I think one of the big problems for him is key is an issue for him, where you're going to be using this guy. Over in a Flash and Fuse Fighter, neither of these are really that prominent right now. Either of these links, right? I mean, the best fusion characters in the game are essentially LR Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta and the LR Gods, and they don't have Fuse Fighter, right? So, do want to keep that in mind. So, we have them. Let's talk about Trunks and Mai. This is just, I think, a very strong Super Battle Road character, but I don't... This is not a character, I think, that you're going to go out of your way to use. They didn't make this character good enough. I think they could have got a little bit more. Since they're already Super Battle Road, they really should have just geared it up even more towards Super Battle Road. I don't know. I'm not really a fan of this character, and they're only on a few teams. They are on, like, Revenge and Battle of Wits, which are pretty limited, though. I don't know. I'm just not really too much of a fan. I didn't find this unit to be super crazy or anything like that. But then we get this character. This unit is really good. These characters that guard, like, the first couple of turns or something like that, these units should age pretty well. Because Battlefield, EZA, Super Battle Road, like, these are events these characters are going to be solid in for a very long time. Like, I think Hearts should work well for a while with that guard for the first 5 turns that Hearts has. I've found that this character can be really good in super difficult content. The only problem, I think, is that this character will be even better, but they need, like, a 200% team, like, a Goku Black team, right? We like, all the Goku Black characters need like, STR Rose wasn't made good enough, AGL Goku Black wasn't made good enough, right? This unit is good enough. I think expecting any more from an EZA than what this character got is just foolish. This character's super busted, right? But, like, it's just them and then him. Now, here's the problem with Global and the stupid, foolish, bratish, dumbish, whatever. Just the way they do their schedule is just, like, brain dead. This character, right, on JP, he came out 3 weeks after Vegeta and Trunks. On Global, I would anticipate this Zamasu is going to drop, like, somewhere towards the end of January, like the 15th to the 27th, like, in this range is where Zamasu is going to drop. But then that also leads us to Golden Frieza, who on JP, he came out 9 days before Vegeta and Trunks, right? This guy came with the Resurrection F Blues. Where do they fall in? Like where is this guy? Where is this guy releasing? I have no clue. I don't know. Are they gonna make Golden, like, I really thought that the Carnival, like, they were gonna drop a Carnival LR on both Global and JP at the same time. It made more sense, right? But, like, maybe that's not what's gonna happen. And, like, Golden Frieza, they're just gonna make a Carnival. Like, that doesn't make any sense. They're not gonna do that. Dude, I don't know. I have no idea where Golden Frieza's coming out. Golden Frieza might not come out until February, man. Like, it's just like, this is why, like, they're just very stupid in how they do the schedule, right? Like, it's like, drop the characters with the characters they're meant to come out with. Like, don't just randomly throw this guy into, like, February. It just doesn't make any sense. And this guy is crazy. I think Golden Frieza, this is probably the strongest like, Carnival or Dokkan Fest exclusive character in the game, I think. Like, you know, because Carnival characters, you kind of want to put Carnival characters, I think, sort of on par with Dokkan Fest exclusives. And I think besides Carnival and Dokkan Fest exclusives, this is the strongest character in the game. So it's a little weird to me that he's just sort of incognito. So we'll see, right? This is definitely going to be a good celebration for Global, right? You know, this is going to last all of December. I'm sure there's going to be some other different things that they're going to sort of, like, cycle in here, stuff that Global has not previously gotten. Let me know what you guys think about Vegeta and Trunks, though. Again, so Vegeta and Trunks, I would assume, man, they might be coming out a little earlier. It might be like the 30th this unit comes out. I was thinking that they might come out, like, maybe as late as, like, the 7th or something like that, but it might even be earlier. Both Global and JP are getting a Dokkan Fest next week. So they probably, this week just having nothing is so weird. Like, they should have dropped Heroes during this week, right? It's just very bizarre how they're choosing to do this schedule this year. Like, it's like, it doesn't really, it's just, I feel like they're not managing, like, like, their time correctly recently. But we'll see. So yeah, let me know if you guys are going to summon for Vegeta and Trunks. I think that their banner being not that good combined with their fast return on Global means this is a unit you could pretty safely skip. And, you know, if I had to put money on it, my guess is that Beast Gohan comes out like the 25th to the 28th. I think on both versions. That's what I'm thinking. We'll see Beast Gohan in this range. So let me know what you guys think. And I'll catch y'all next time.